So we are doing my review of first my Vaughn Epic blocker, and I forget what this even is, the 7680 Trapper. To be honest, I don't know what kind of brake this is, probably a 590, but I'm not even too sure. But as you can tell, those have a lot of uses, and that's what 10 full years of non-stop action will get you. So as you can see, for time, eventually this leather let go, and I've been gluing it for the last 4 years, holding that together. These strings all ripped, but they were together enough to where I glued it, and now that let go. This string has completely let go, but that's from lots of use of scraping on the ice, so I've restringed it with a skate lace, and it's been chewed by my dog. Thank you, my friend. But I've tried gluing that, holding that all together. The palm has broken, and it just split. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a good break in there. This was the double T with the one-piece cuff. This was the first of its kind, actually. This is when they first started making the single-piece cuff, and now, as you can see, every Trapper manufacturer does the same thing. So I think Vaughn was the first to bring that out, which is kind of cool. But other than that, this thing has been a great mitt. Other than that, of course, I've had stingers, but it's not a pro spec palm, but it is a top tier model from back in those days. But this was before RVH too, so you didn't need the hand protection, but it had some. And the old school days of where I was told to put a football in here and you curve the glove, and that was your closure. Now it's completely fudged, but you know, it still worked. It still worked. The only reason I upgraded was the blocker actually gave way more on a puck right here. It actually broke the padding, and actually you can see the different construction of height in just the two blockers. Yes, this is rounded and soft, and this is now the new high boards, which are pretty rigid, but we're not looking at that yet. We're looking at this bad boy. So this was a very soft blocker, very squishy, very bendy, and so I know Vaughn's known for soft rebound control equipment, but this was the softest of soft. And I mean, I had no issues with it, other than the fact that my hand actually got hurt from a puck when the padding broke. Yes, I was at an outdoor rink. Yes, it might have been -8, but that called for a new blocker, because looking at the thickness of the board, they've beefed up the padding. That's for goddamn sure. But yeah, I got this blocker and Trapper at the same time. That's why they somewhat match, other than the suede, I think is what they called it. But you know, I've had no issues with Vaughn, but as you can see, I didn't stick with them, and I'm on CCM now, and we'll go over those.